Ever wondered how the greatest minds in history started their day? Discover the ancient morning rituals that can transform your life, one habit at a time. In the stillness of dawn, when the world is yet to awaken, we find a moment of clarity, a moment where we can shape the day before us, not through grand gestures but through deliberate actions grounded in ancient wisdom. The philosophy of Stoicism, a guide for those who seek to master themselves, offers us a path. These are not mere habits but rituals, sacred practices that, if followed with sincerity, can fortify our minds, sharpen our will, and lead us to live with purpose and tranquility. 1. Rise with intention. Before the first light breaks, rise with intention. Do not greet the day with dread or a sense of duty, but with the knowledge that each morning is a new opportunity to refine your character. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This is not a call to indulge in pleasures, but to embrace the responsibility of life itself. Reflect on your purpose, and let this thought guide you throughout the day. 2. Meditate on mortality. We must confront the reality that each day could be our last. This is not a morbid thought, but a liberating one. By contemplating our mortality, we strip away the trivial and focus on what truly matters. Epictetus advised, "Keep death and exile before your eyes each day, along with everything that seems terrible. By doing so, you'll never have a base thought, nor will you have excessive desire." In the quiet of the morning, remind yourself that time is fleeting, and let this truth sharpen your focus on living virtuously. 3. Practice negative visualization. Before stepping into the world, imagine the obstacles you may face. Picture the frustrations, the disappointments, the unexpected hardships. This is not to invite negativity, but to prepare for it. Seneca teaches us, "He robs present ills of their power who has perceived their coming beforehand." By rehearsing these scenarios, we are not caught off guard. We are not victims of circumstance, but masters of our response. This practice builds resilience and equips us to face the day with a calm and unshakable mind. 4. Cultivate gratitude. In the pursuit of self-mastery, it is easy to overlook the simple practice of gratitude, yet it is essential. As we rise, let us give thanks, not for what we have, but for the opportunity to live another day in accordance with our principles. The Stoic Musonius Rufus spoke of gratitude as the mother of all virtues, for it reminds us to appreciate the present, to acknowledge the good within our reach, and to strengthen our resolve to act with kindness and wisdom. 5. Review your role. Each of us has a role to play, not just in our own lives, but in the larger tapestry of existence. In the morning stillness, take a moment to remind yourself of your place. What are your duties? To whom do you owe your loyalty, your effort, your patience? Marcus Aurelius urged us to consider our duties and to perform them without complaint. Perform every act of your life as though it were your last, he said. In doing so, we align our actions with the greater good and live with a sense of purpose. 6. Fortify your mind. The mind is our greatest asset, and it requires daily cultivation. In the early hours, take time to fortify your mind against the chaos of the day. This could be through reading the wisdom of the Stoics, journaling your thoughts, or simply sitting in silence, letting your mind settle and clear. As Epictetus instructed, you become what you give your attention to. By dedicating the first moments of the day to mental fortitude, we build a shield against the distractions and disturbances that inevitably come our way. 7. Commit to virtuous action. Finally, as you prepare to step into the day, make a solemn vow to yourself to act with virtue. Whether the day brings joy or sorrow, success or failure, commit to responding with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These are the pillars of Stoic thought. the bedrock upon which we build our lives. As Seneca said, the wise man is neither raised up by prosperity nor cast down by adversity, for always he has striven to rely predominantly on himself and to derive all joy from himself. Let this be your guiding principle, your anchor in the storm.